We back. Maybe get an early one in. If I take it down for a couple of hours. You know. Yeah, we ain't done with Gilly either. And Wilo. Feel some type of way, man. But today, y'all, we gotta talk about Baby new paperwork. I don't know about this bail that he's talking about. He's 70-80% gonna get. Like I ain't never seen a motherfucker go to the feds. What's up, 2800? And with them type of charges and with that record, say he 80% chance on getting the bail. These candidates say it's a 90% chance. A sunlight on his end. These boys vicious, man. Yo said, man, I'm 90%. Like, okay. Then we got Sean Cotton. Yo, is anybody gonna make Sean Cotton take accountability for what he did? I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen people question him about it. But I ain't seen people make him stand on it yet. He's yet to take accountability for the role that he played. What's up, Victoria? Brand name, what it is. He have yet to take accountability for the role that he played for everything that's been going on in Dallas, in Fort Worth, and that whole little region. From Mo 3 to Get Money Lil Ronnie to Charleston White disrespecting kid. Like, yo, he is yet to take accountability for his platform, man. I don't think nobody gonna make him do it. They gonna keep just letting him talk his way out of it. But y'all, Bricc Baby got some new paperwork. Yeah, for real. That shit strange. And in that paperwork, y'all, all no jumper clips. All no jumper clips. And he talk about, yeah, man, I can't wait to get out, get back on the podcast. Yeah, wait till I show y'all. I ain't got all the paperwork yet. I just seen clips floating around. I'm trying to get all of it. Hopefully I can get all of it before by the time I get back to the house, but I doubt it's still early. Facts or feelings. Hey, yo, how you feel about Sean Cotton? Did I ask you that yet? Yo, why is Sean Cotton not taking accountability for what he did, man? Yo, it's all no jumper clips. Remember when he was talking about, man, I got more scars than you got squabbles. Yeah, that's in there. That's in there. Of course it is. Like, yo, them boys was geeking over there on that platform, man. Yo told the man on a platform that he got more murders than yo got squabbles in the hood. What the fuck is wrong with them niggas? Yeah. What the fuck? Those niggas is crazy. These niggas is wild, man. They gotta start watching my series on the phase watching. We might need to do a part 3. The phase watching part 3, man. These niggas is stupid. Man, what? Man, we ain't need to want to get on cameras. What camera? Yo, take that shit over there, bro. Fuck you out here taking pictures with you, the police. That's how it used to be. Before they made it a thing. But I told y'all, yo, this was the plan for the Jump Street. The plan for the beginning was to weaponize the internet. Turn the internet to a crime stopping tool. That was the plan from the beginning, man. Not with the social media companies, but with the feds. I showed y'all that. The feds been tapped into social media. Now we just seeing the ending results. It's the ending results of Operation. I forgot. I think it was called Prism or something. Operation Prism or whatever the fuck they called it. Just the finishing results from it. I mean, federal indictments of the black community. Specifically. You know what I mean? Nobody else. You ready to get outside? Alright. Have a good day. Okay. Do you still got that medicine I gave you?
No.
Alright. Yeah, well, you can go to the nurse and they'll give you something if you're too sorry. Let me see your face. Oh, it went down. Alright. Yeah, man. Like, yo, this shit crazy. Yeah, wait till I read this shit to y'all. I ready to get the road. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that bad crazy. Yo told the man on the platform, I got more scars than you got squabbles, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga. I'm a motherfucking grave nigga. Yo told that man he was a grave nigga over that bitch. Nigga, I show you, nigga. I can call one of my mans right now. He a vouch. He might as well did that. Yo, Bricc Baby might as well call and was like, yo, remember I did that to Yoda from the 40s, cuz? Remember I did that to the snoovers? He should have did all that on live. Fuck it, go hard. You know what I mean? Don't play with it. If you're going to clout chase and it's going to take you to prison, go hard with the shit. God damn, can't even fucking see out this bitch. We gotta get the rest of the paperwork though. It's probably hella. They got dates and time stamps and all that shit. They probably snatched all that shit from Adam. Adam lying ass. They probably snatched all that shit from Adam. I'm talking about, yeah, they just came to get the Bricc Baby paperwork. No, nigga, they came and got every fucking interview that Bricc Baby ever said anything incriminating on. They came and got every interview with loose candy told on Big U. Nigga, they came and got all that shit. Nigga, you gave it all up. Nigga, police ass. Nigga, should have told them people no. How you backdooring your motherfucking, how you backdooring your co-workers, your employees. And niggas still run up there. Niggas stupid. I ain't got no remorse for them niggas. That man name in federal paperwork. That man job, his company's in federal paperwork. And they over that bitch talking about this good promo. Yeah, alright. Y'all niggas, these people so stupid going up that bitch. Bricc Baby, dumb as shit. Like, yo really was like, yeah, man, I'll be home soon. They gonna play all that in court today. You know they got bail hearing today. They gonna play all that shit in court. Watch. Unless, like I think they is. The only way I see them getting out is if they working. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. Only way I see them getting out is if they fucking working. For one, Bricc Baby record is horrible. Use Cannon, I don't know your record, but Use Cannon facing an enormous amount of years. They might put together a high. Bricc Baby said he got 1.1 million in equity in his house. So they might put together a high bail package. Give him home monitoring. But if they let him go back on them platforms and do interviews, that's questionable. If them boys get bailed and they allow them boys to go do them interviews and shit, that is questionable. It's already questionable that they get a bail, but alright, I'll give them that. If they don't make it some type of restriction the way as though you can't get on social media and talk about anything, then yeah. That's tell you I'm selling drugs, man. They spoke. It's 20. It's a lot, but maybe 2 years. So them boys gonna get indicted over there. They talking too much. It's like that everybody know, and they ain't know. Like, yo, niggas is out here. I told you, y'all, clout chasing overrides common sense. It overrides judgment. Like, it's no way they thought they was gonna be over that bitch talking gang politics and not get arrested. Yo, Crip Mac got arrested for it. They ain't had no legitimate reason to stop Crip Mac. Then they locked Crip Mac up at No Jumper with the strap. Yo, I get locked up with No Jumper. Somebody let me know. unless I'm tripping. Crip man got locked up at No Jumper, right? I need to wipe my screen off. Hold up, y'all. Alright, we clear now. Don't nobody know? That's not what he said. He said it's 90% chance of sunlight. You know what I mean? He said he got a 90% chance of springing today. And he going on No Jumper day one. After No Jumper, he said he going straight to academics. You know what I mean? He going to do it all in one day. Talk about it all. That's what he said. I ain't lying. I wouldn't even put that. I wouldn't even lie. I wouldn't even put that on him if he ain't said. That man said, "No, yo, I'm coming home, just like I left the Brickster." You know what I mean? You know, I'm coming home. I'm coming home like the Brick. And he talking about it all. That's what he said. That's really what he said. No, he ain't see that yet. He ain't see that yet, because that's the paperwork they're going to use to keep him detained. That's why that paperwork got released. That's the paperwork they're going to use to try to keep him detained. I want to get all of it, because I'm sure it's a whole bunch more in there than what people just cropping out and showing. Hopefully my peoples get sent it to me by the time I get home. She's probably still asleep. He did say that. I told you I ain't gonna lie on him. That's what he said. I said he coming home. He going straight to No Jumper, and then he gonna take a red eye. I man said he gonna take a red eye to DJ Academics. That's what he said. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? Like, man, I don't know what happened to the world, man. I don't know what happened to the world, man. What the fuck? Why the fuck? What the fuck? Why the fuck that bitch look like it's great fall? It always look like that. Man, he say, Bricc Baby said he got a 70% chance of getting the bond. And Loose Cannon say he got a 90% chance of getting the bond. Like, it's basically already done. Like, they already hired at the United States attorneys, and the United States attorneys guaranteed them a bond. That's what I got from what they said. I don't know what anybody else heard. I ain't never heard nothing like that before in my own criminal trials. You know what I mean? But son, they must got a fast track. They got a fast track on the United States government. You got a line on guaranteed them bond. What's up, bro? We talking about Bricc Baby, man. Bricc Baby paperwork just dropped. More than likely it's the paperwork they're gonna use to try to keep them detained. But it's all No Jumper interviews. I don't know how many of them. I seen 2-3 of them on there. But it's all No Jumper interviews, everything he said. But yo, remember we watched that clip a while ago? I said, man, that shit gonna be in the paperwork. I was surprised they ain't put in the original paperwork. That man said, y'all got more scars than you got squabbles, nigga. Nigga, that's facts, nigga. I put that on my kids. Don't put that shit on his kids. You know, motherfucker don't just be putting anything on their kids. The federal government gonna say, man, no, we believe him. He put it on his kids. Yeah, we're going to use this as evidence. We're going to pay this to the jury. Look how serious he is. It's not content. It's not entertainment. He means that shit. Veins popping out his head and shit. Don't admit that. He wanted the world to know that, or at least he wanted loose cannon to know. Maybe if he wanted loose cannon to know, he should have told him that face to face instead of just saying that shit on a platform that get millions of views monthly. It might have been a good idea if he just told him that. You know what I mean? When he seen him, as opposed to saying it on the platform. That shit was stupid. I'm not even playing none of them. I'm not even playing none of them loose cannon clips no more. Like, that shit is aggravating. Like, they really on that bitch just talking about, like, they acting like this shit is a game. But maybe it is a game, you know. Like I said, maybe they know something that we all don't know. For some reasons, like they talk about it like, yo, we ain't got nothing to worry about. We ain't got nothing to do with this. But if that was the case, they'd have got bailed out like everybody else. It's only 6, 7 people still locked up out of the, what was it, 18? If y'all didn't have anything to do with it, y'all don't think y'all would have been the first to get released? If the feds thought that Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon was less culpable, they'd have got out when the girl got out. What's her name? Trap Queen something. Trap something, whatever girl name is. They'd have got out when she got out. But no, nigga, they held you motherfuckers because they think because y'all they know y'all complicit. Y'all talk too much. Now they running the narrative that Big U was just extorting everybody. No, Bricc Baby was getting extorted by Big U. I had a whole conversation with my man about that shit. So in the paperwork, it talks about Bricc Baby supposed to had a move, took somebody off or whatever. So Big U found out about it and called Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby had to get him some bread. They say no, that's extortion. No, that's gang politics. That's what the fuck that is. That's gang politics. He know the rules. Just like the girl SKG knew the rules. Like, yo, that's the shit that people not understanding. Like, yo, people looking at this situation and they looking at it from a civilian perspective or just an average street guy perspective. No, man, these niggas is in a gang. And in a gang, you got to make sure you putting into the gang. You ain't even supposed to be committing crimes outside of the gang. Any crime you commit supposed to be gang sanctioned. So if you do some shit like that and it's not gang sanctioned, you owe up. That's why Big U did that shit to Bricc Baby. That shit wasn't extortion. That's gang politics. That's how this shit works. If you under him, you know, other people probably move differently. But you under yo, that's how he running your shit, then yeah, you owe up, my nigga. Where that bread at, Brick? You feel me? You heard you took somebody off, yo, you ain't paid dues in months. Before we get on your ass. That's how that shit works. Oh yeah, Bricc Baby got caught with hella joints. Like they keep talking about the AK. Bricc Baby got caught with like 4 joints. Yo, Bricc Baby got charges all across the United States. That boy got charged in Atlanta, California, I think Alabama, Detroit, man. It's all over the fucking place. We watched the video on it. Forgot who did it. I know I want Trap Boy. Watch him. Yeah, I know I want Trap Boy Raw. That man got charged across the United States, man. My thing is, I just don't understand how the fuck they was that stupid. Now, how can you be that stupid? Like, how can you talk so freely on these platforms? No one is watching. Like, they didn't know? Yo, did Bricc Baby and Loose Cannon not get the memo that the feds is on social media? Like, how many indictments do you have to see? Or and they talk about open source research. And they talk about these interviews before you realize that, yo, maybe I shouldn't say some of these. You know, maybe I gotta be a little bit more selective with my word. I guess the need for clout is just it's that strong. I told y'all I don't want it that bad. I don't want it that bad, y'all. Nope. I don't want it that bad. They had to risk my freedom or my life. Nah. I have to go sell dope. I take my chances selling dope, yo, before I do it on the internet. Straight up. I take my chances on the highway first. At least everybody not watching. I mean, that's the best. At least that's one thing I got on my side. If I go that route, won't nobody know. But for do that shit on the internet, that shit was diabolical work. And I've been telling them boys for 2 years that they was gonna lock them niggas up. Bricc Baby shouted out the platform before. When he got into it with Shorty. Yeah, he shouted out the platform before. High as a bitch, probably don't even remember. And it was high as a bitch in that video. Yo, but Bricc Baby one of them guys that like prison. You can tell. He in his element. He love that shit. Loose Cannon, not so much. Loose Cannon went out. That boy went out. He willing to do whatever it is he got to do to get out. You heard me? I'm ready to pull up to the house so I can show y'all so we can read the paperwork. And we can trip out this nigga. Because it's really funny, but it's not. It's funny that the fact that, Bricc Baby is down near 40. And he was out this bitch moving so recklessly and stupid. Him and Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon is 40. Loose Cannon older than me. Like, yo, this is something that you typically see from juveniles. Early 20s. You know what I mean? You don't typically get this shit from grown adults. Yeah. You would have thought they knew better, but nope. Niggas don't know better. Yeah, it is a damn shame. Yeah, for real, Mel. I hit the highway first. Before I crash out on the motherfucking internet for an internet check, man. Fuck you niggas. You niggas stupid. What it is, Paul? Man, fuck no. I ain't doing nothing crazy on live, nigga. Fuck I look like? I ain't no fucking clown. See, that's the thing. The problem is, people so used to looking at clowns, they think everybody just gonna be clowns. I ain't fucking 607 no, nigga. What the fuck I look like? I ain't no fucking goofball. I'm a real person. I act like this. This is me in real life. I'm not on the internet portraying a character, man. I'm not doing anything outside of what I would normally do in real life on the internet. Come on, man. What the fuck is they doing? The fuck? But yeah, we ready. I'm ready to show y'all the new paperwork. Then we ready to hop on Sean Cotton Hills. Cause I'm about sick of his ass. Sean Cotton, let me get an interview. Let's talk about Dallas Fort Worth. It's a goddamn shame, yo, to take a person from Baltimore. I ain't from Dallas. I ain't from Fort Worth. It take a person from Baltimore to hold Sean Cotton accountable for some shit he doing in Dallas. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Yo, what the fuck is going on in Dallas? Ain't nobody in Dallas gonna say nothing to Sean Cotton. Out of town, I gotta do it. That shit crazy, man. We living in a fucked up time, yo. We living in a fucked up time, yo. You got platforms and you got people that speak in all these cities, and they just be letting some of the wildest shit go on. Don't say nothing. Sean Cotton instigated all that shit that's going on. Instigated it. And then say, well, if you know, if I'm to blame, shit, everybody's to blame. Bitch, we ain't talking about everybody. We talking about your bitch ass. I mean, we can talk about everybody after you take accountability. Talking about everybody's to blame. It's always want to start speaking French and shit. Now it's we. It wasn't we, nigga. We wasn't busting that money down with we, nigga. You know what I mean? When them views come back around, when them boys get killed, you ain't reaching out to the family, nigga. It ain't we then. But now when it's time to split accountability or take accountability, now it's we now. Now we Spanish and French, and now we speaking different languages. Nah, nigga, your bitch ass instigated, and you knew what you was doing. Ass nigga. You knew you was instigating when you did it. You're a grown ass man, nigga. You know what instigating look like, nigga. Oh, goodness gracious. Getting old, y'all. Getting old, y'all. It's start getting hard standing up, sitting down and shit. Oh, yeah. Alright, so let me show y'all what we talking about. Motherfucking the Bricc stuff. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me see if she sent me this paperwork yet. She probably ain't woke. Let me see. Oh, she sent it. He's just a culture vulture. Yo, see, that's the thing, yo. It's big. It's bigger than just. It's not just white culture vultures. It's black culture vultures as well. He's a black culture vulture. Oh yeah. I know. I was just. I'm talking about people with platforms, bro. It's people in platforms that ain't saying nothing. I ain't talking about the regular people. I know the regular people know what's up. I'm talking about people that got platforms, that got voices. Rainwater said something to him, but he ain't hold him accountable. Like, yo, you got this nigga need to apologize, man. What the fuck is this? Oh, that's somebody getting on D-Bar. Like D-Bar. How is D-Bar even speaking after Charleston White been exposed as a rat? Like, nigga, you act like you be acting like you on some integrity shit. Nigga, how you on integrity shit? D-Bar. How is you a man of integrity and your closest comrade is a rat that told on his co-defendant? That the man 99 years, bro. You hang with y'all. I couldn't hang with no nigga that got a nigga 99 years, nigga. Nigga, man, get the fuck away from me, nigga. You's a bitch. I don't give a fuck you a flip king, fork king, sharing king. You a bitch. Fuck away from me. Can't trust me. My bad, y'all. The fuck is this? That's some Donald Trump shit. Let me show you what happened with the Bricc. So listen to this. Can y'all see this? It say in June 2024, defendant argued over the phone with an individual and claimed he had killed more people than the other had fought. Defendant stated that he swore it was true on his 4 babies, which he repeated many times, and later attempted to downplay his claims. Defendant stated that even if he had 1 murder, that would be more than the other person had fights. Then in March of 2025, the same individual whom defendant previously threatened and claimed to have more scars than he had squabbles joined the same podcast. During the film, defendant showed that he had a gun in his waistband. Damn. Look, they still watching. That just happened. Right before he went in there. They still watching. No jumper. And these niggas still going up there talking. Niggas stupid.
Come on, bro. Hey, nigga, I got more murders than you got squabbles, bitch. In the hood, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nigga. Nigga got more skulls than you got squabbles in the set, bitch. On the hood. Come on, bro. Hey, nigga, I got more murders than you got squabbles, bitch. In the hood, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. Yeah, bro. Yeah, nigga. Nigga got more skulls than you got squabbles in the set, bitch. On the hood. Come on.
Yo. What the fuck was Bricc Baby thinking when he said that, y'all? Like, yo, there's no way he thought he was gonna get. Like, yo, he might as well gave the time and place and date. Man, I smoked the nigga on the 4th at 3 o'clock. You know what I mean? Right up there by the motherfucking Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. Yeah, you know the one. Yeah, I did that. He might as well just got more, you know. Fuck it. He might as well. Yo, a row 3. I don't know what happened. Clout happened, y'all. Clout happened. And look, so that interview where he showed Loose Cannon the strap, that was recent. That was recent. So this shows y'all that they still fucking watching. Look, here you go right here. And who's the cameraman? Yo, these people, man, these motherfuckers is stupid. Why the cameraman zoom in on that shit? And when is Adam going to answer to no jumper being bugged? Like, he has not answered to that yet. Adam, you doing all these, you say you speak about everything else. When is we going to hear Adam response to, let's see if Compton Rick Rock got the whole paperwork. No jumper being bugged, because it was definitely in the paperwork. Oh, he ain't do no video on it. I'm just going, I want to play a portion. I want to play a portion of, so I wasn't going to play no more of her shit because she on some bullshit. Yeah, academic speaks with Bricc Baby about the whole Lil Durk situation and if he's involved. What? The fuck is this new? This better not be new. Yeah, this better not be new. What? These niggas is crazy. New stuff for Dirk. What new stuff for Dirk? Dirk ain't got no new stuff. The fuck is he talking about? Alright, this part right here. I only want to play a clip of it. Nina Boy?
How to form your LLC. It's called Taylor Brand.
Nina Boy got it? Let's check Nina Boy out. What's up, Romeo? What's up, T-Mac? What it is? Yeah, I don't know why the cameraman zoomed in on that joint like that. That was wild as shit. What? He aimed the Glock at his wife's head.
You know, we gonna make content and commentary, man. Let's go.
And carry firearms. Defendant is charged with repeated firearm at his partner and child. Firearms and ammunition are recovered from defendant's home.
Yo, ain't this one of your guys, Seti? I don't want to listen to Seti Nash, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Seti, why you reporting on your guys, bro? You ain't supposed to do that. I guess it's all content, huh?
Defendant is recorded on intercepted calls, making other admissions. Defendant continues to threaten violence and carry firearms. Defendant is charged with repeatedly possessing a firearm and ammunition, despite numerous felony convictions. The morning of defendant's instant arrest, he had an unsecured firearm and ammunition in reach of his young child. Defendant's criminal history is full of violence and supervision violations. 2006 narcotics and obstruction of law enforcement.
This guy, man. So what's going on is the day they arrested him, they caught the same firearm that he had at No Jumper. And it was I was about to say proximity. And the nigga caught, and the nigga did. I've never hit that bitch. Nah, tell me, I got that bitch.
It don't look like he's gonna be getting bail on this one.
Nope.
So I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm just saying from how they writing this right now, it don't look good.
Defendant should
remain detained.
Defendant should remain detained. If he gets out of jail, he's just going to automatically prove. But I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Let's be honest. He's looking at way more time than we all expected. I told y'all verbatim that he's going to be looking at 10 to 15 years per charge. So I'm saying he has.
No, he's not. No, he's not. It's not going to be looking at 10 to 15 years per charge. Bricc Baby is going to be looking at 10 to 15 years, period. Not per charge, bro. It's not the feds. The feds not going to charge you with every single firearm. Down. That's some stink shit.
Gun charges. Surveillance. They was sitting outside watching the nigga. And they rushed the nigga house, nigga. And
bond is insufficient. Conclusion. Alrighty. So, man, there's some characteristics, bro. Yeah, man. Nature and seriousness of the danger posed by defendant's release. Defendant's proposed property. Bond is insufficient. Conclusion. Alrighty. So, table of authorities. We're not going to do all that. We're just going to get straight into it. Defendant Zaire Mitchell, defendant, asked this court to be released pending trial, arguing that a secure property bond is sufficient to reasonably assure the appearance and the safety of any other person or the community. To the contrary, defendant's criminal history shows a dedication to crime and recidivism, no matter what the consequences. Moreover, his conduct during the investigation in this case shows the same dedication to a life of crime and an ability to comply with the rule of law. The indictment first alleges that defendant in shooting at individuals possessed ammunition expelled from a firearm on January 12, 2022. So they said he shot at somebody in 2022. Then on
He
June
probably said it on the
21st,
platform.
2023, defendant was captured on an intercepted call arguing with a significant other, and when she repeatedly recounted
No,
that
this
defendant
feds,
had
bro.
pointed a gun at her while
It's
she
not
was
Cali.
holding his infant child.
It's federal.
Execution of a search warrant
It's United
at
States.
defendant's home followed in 3.
Hey, this is exactly. Dang, bro. That's crazy work. What? Yeah, what?
Who passed Pittsburgh?
Man, these niggas stupid. Stupid as can be. I ain't gonna lie.
Everything, once he see the mark, because time for that, man, it's y'all. That's what I'm saying. Come on, bro. Like, man, that's crazy. Hold on, man. Somebody just hit being super tough. I'm gonna use this incident.
They watch all the goofies. I can't watch y'all. Look at y'all. The fuck? Look at this nigga. Hey, I can't watch that nigga. Nope. Not over here. Yo, Bricc Baby. I'd be shocked if he get a bail. That's the only thing. I hate when them prosecutors and them state's attorneys get to talking. Man, that shit fucks everything up. So, this is what he told. This is what he said yesterday.
They'll come from up under it. Yeah. This whole situation, man. Again, that's why I need y'all to get up from under this, that we could really talk, because it's just so much. Yeah, that's what I said. When I touch, I'm on my way to you.
Look, I told you what I tell y'all earlier.
Yeah, it'll be all good. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be all good tomorrow. I just ain't trying to overhype it. Hold on, here goes loose. We only get 10 minutes at a time. Hold on.
Now, Bricc Baby haven't seen this paperwork. Like I told y'all earlier, but before I even seen this, that paperwork is being used to detain him. Now, more like he probably can't get on the phone yet. He ain't gonna hear that paperwork until he go to court. He probably in court right now, in a bullpen somewhere.
Hey, what up? What you getting number, man? We need you out here. Probably like tomorrow. Shit, probably a good 80-90% chance. Oh, that's good. How you surviving this?
Yeah, but the crazy thing about it is, Loose Cannon has some paperwork too. Why is Bricc paperwork out and Loose Cannon's ain't? They both should have paperwork. If Loose Cannon get a bail and Bricc Baby don't, then we know what it is.
He's surviving, but it's like
and that would make sense as to why they put them in the same cell together as well.
It's like BS. You know what I'm saying? Especially the stuff they got. Yeah.
Why y'all keep saying that?
Shit.
Who the fuck is advising this boy? Like, yo, hold up, yo. Yo, who is advising Loose Cannon? Who is telling him that this case is garbage? Yo, do he not know? Do he not know that the guy that wore a wire, that's snitching on everybody, gave a almost verbatim account of an extortion that Loose Cannon was a part of? Then Loose Cannon goes on the same platform, go to the federal platform and gives the same account of the same situation. So what is he like? Yo, you not ready to beat this case, bro, unless you do a lot of cooperating, which I think he will do. You know what I'm saying? But for him to keep saying they don't have nothing, yo, they got enough. They got the victim saying you was there when you committed the crime, and they got you saying you was there when you committed the crime. What more do they need? Fucking case closed, bang the gavel, guilty. Like, it's not like you can't even fight that shit. Dumbass. Nigga stupid. But I told y'all, yo, that's what the system is filled. The system is filled with loose cannons. I mean, niggas that ain't really, you know what I mean? Man, we not talking about Diddy.
I'm hoping y'all get out tomorrow, man.
Diddy ain't doing interviews like this.
Way better on this side where you can fight that shit. You know, they try to kill y'all spirit. That's one thing I realized. They ain't kill your spirit yet, man. Because sometimes I think niggas get locked down and be like,
I ain't even heard nothing about GGL Slick, bro.
No, I know, but that's what a lot of people be in here doing.
He probably fishing a lot of time.
Just, still creating my content. Great content needs a great audience. Like Stretch Armstrong needs to be
probably
stretched.
facing a whole bunch of time, just like Ronnie Sosa is. He might get a little X type of deal.
They're trying to have a little opportunity or free will by doing that. You get what I'm saying? So that's my outlet when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
And I'm still making Bricc my store runner.
Y'all shot, they got y'all the same stuff. That seems crazy.
Yeah, but the thing is, we all fighting the same thing. So it's like, it's I knew to what me and Bricc got, but Big Useless, Cuz got a lot of goofy shit. So it really don't have nothing to do with us too. So it's just like we all wrapped up in
Yo, Bricc Baby, these guys is tripping. It's crazy, right? I don't know. I think he cooperating. But for him to keep saying they don't have nothing, like he's been severely misinformed. Like, it don't matter how, well, these kind of gotta understand is, it don't matter how much you separate yourself from Bricc Baby, I mean, from these Big U. The feds is saying y'all one and the same. Like, I don't give a fuck how much you say, I don't fuck with Joe, he Big U.
I knew Ronnie before Yayo. Before Ronnie introduced me to Yayo, that shit, Yayo. Before Ronnie introduced...
The feds disagree. Let's talk about this fuck boy, right? Let me tell y'all something about Joe, right? Sean Cotton is one of the biggest culture vultures that we got in the community right now. Yep, one of the biggest. I don't give a fuck what he do. I think he got some type of football team or whatever the fuck he doing. Yo, but that shit does not equate to the damage he's doing in Dallas. That man's doing damage in Dallas. He's been doing damage in Fort Worth for 7 years now. Now, we talked about this shit that he been doing, his instigating. It came up on this platform. He ain't take no accountability, of course. He is. He ain't take no accountability. You know, he's still not accepting the role that he played in the whole situation. Now, nobody's saying that he's totally to blame. But what I'm saying is, yo, blogs add fuel to a fire that you don't even need to add fuel to. The fire could flame out. But being as though you got these blogs that want to interview Mo3, they want to interview Trap Boy Freddy, they want to interview Get Money Lil Ronnie, they want to interview Lil CJ Casino. And every time they interview these guys, they ask them about the other person. So that's called instigating. I don't know when I was growing up, that's what we called that. Now in this day and age, everybody just want to get their point across, so they just looking straight past the instigator. Like, I don't even think they see the instigator. You understand? Like, yo, they just going up to these platforms, letting this motherfucker play the middle, instigate the beef, and they're not even paying attention. It's like, it's shit, at least I got my side out there. No, yo, that shit is called instigating, man. Oh, okay. Said Sosa home. Oh, God. Yo, but anyway, that's called instigating, yo, and instigating has been dangerous. Yo, when I was coming up, yo, if you instigated a beef, you became a part of that beef. I don't know what world we living in now where people is acceptable and people okay that shit. But if I was a guy, right, that hung with both sides, and I'm hanging with both sides, and when I'm hanging on this side, I'm telling this side about the shit that y'all saying, but then when I go over there, I'm telling them about the shit that y'all saying, and whatever side find out, yo, I'm gonna get killed. That's how it used to be. Like, I don't know what this shit is. And to be honest, I would deserve to be killed because I'm playing the middle. The middle has always been a compromising position. But the middle also always played puppet master. You know, because if I can keep y'all separated and play in between both of y'all, then, you know, and I can do it for an extended amount of time, I'm gonna win. Y'all the ones gonna lose. But somehow, some way, Sean Cotton is able to do this bullshit. Nobody put hands on him yet. Nobody put feet to him yet. Nobody even really pressed him about it. Yeah, for real.
The Ronnie shit fucked me up. I'm gonna get right to it. The Ronnie shit fucked me up because I knew Ronnie when he was a kid. I knew Ronnie before his baby mom knew Ronnie. I knew Ronnie before Yayo. Before Ronnie introduced me to Yayo, that shit fucked me up. But I guess it's a gift and a curse knowing Charleston so well because I know when we did the interview, that's really how he felt. And then the baby mom went in on me.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101.
Yo. Right, this is right. Hold up. Before his fuckboy said anything. And they be watching. Sean Cotton watch. How you gonna say you fuck with Joe, right? Think about this. I fuck with Lil Ronnie. I knew Lil Ronnie since he was a kid. But Charleston White disrespected that man deaf, disrespected that man's daughter, and you brought him on your platform to have an interview. Is that what you do with somebody that you fuck with? Like, yo, I swear I don't know what world we living in. Is that what you do to somebody that you fuck with? After that, can you still say that's your man? Like, I swear, y'all, I be confused at this world that we living in now because it doesn't make sense. So I can watch you diss somebody I call my friend dead daughter, and then I can still be cool with you too. Like, that's not enough to make me be like, yo, hold up, yo, like, yo, what the fuck is you doing? That's my man. Man, I can't fuck with y'all. Guess not. Guess you can still fuck with people after that. I guess it's all content, right? Ain't that what they use?
Yeah, we gonna talk.
Moses is back home, already home. Man, listen, man. I want to tell you,
Can we get the likes
for
up? We got
always
22
keep
likes,
going.
y'all.
It motivates me to keep going. Just the way you've embraced the show ever since we've been rocking with you is crazy, phenomenal. The way the relationship happened, even though it was through Charleston White linked me with OG Pyru and Melvin Farmer. This nigga, but now it's certain people don't even talk no more. But it's cool.
Yeah, that's life.
But it's like that with other people too. It ain't just your.
Wix. One platform, any website.
Now see the boss talk.
Unlimited.
I like boss talk. He don't really get into the bullshit. I mean, he one of the platforms that don't get into the bullshit.
Body, you know.
This is life.
But I just want to say, man, keep going, keep applying that pressure, keep being an innovator for all of the.
See, that's the bullshit. See, there we go. Keep going where? Come on, bro. Like, see, this why I can't be fucking with these. I be putting myself in the corner, yo, because niggas be out of line. Yo, this man is causing issues, bro. It's causing problems. Motherfuckers is dying and shit.
Bloggers and all other people that's doing interviews, right?
Likewise, too, you motivate me. Like you just said it like I haven't uploaded a lot, but what the days I'm not uploading, I'm still a student of the game. I'm still watching YouTube, getting ideas. I'm watching you.
Wow.
You know, the YouTube culture's changed. The interview culture has changed. The interview culture is not really the same how it was. I think Charleston really like fucked up the game. Like Charleston ruined. No, Charleston didn't. Charleston ruined the interview game for like the people who aren't rappers, the influencers, the media personalities. Like Charleston ruined it.
Yeah.
In a major way, like not in a bad way, like as he did something wrong, but a lot of people want to be Charleston now, and they feel like they should be paid like Charleston, but nobody really is deserving as much. They don't really bring.
Who the fuck wants to be Charleston? Yo, if you want to be Charleston, inbox me. We need to have a conversation. Who the fuck wants to be Charleston? It's actively people on YouTube that want to mimic Charleston White. See, that's why Charleston White is dangerous, y'all. That's why I give my hard time. Because when you provide a roadmap to success, it's gonna be people that want to mimic that shit. And his roadmap has been destructive. He been leaving motherfucking destruction behind every fucking interview damn near. We saw his Sean Cotton interviews. And they his biggest ones. But yet people want to copy.
As much to the table as they do as Charleston.
if I'm saying it right.
You know,
as far as viewership wise.
Yeah.
Like there are a lot of dope people out there that are entertaining, but their numbers don't reflect how Charleston reflects. Like for example, the plumber guy, Aaron the plumber, he hit me up. He wanted 5,000 for an interview. It's like, but come on, bro. Like, I respect what he's doing. Like he's doing his thing, but if you want 5,000 for an interview,
I don't even respect what he's doing. Like I'm saying, I don't know. Y'all can't fuck with these niggas. Like, you respect what people respect what Aaron the plumber is doing, or Zeus Network fighting this shit, getting beat all up, getting his nose, getting his whole eye socket knocked out. You respect what he's doing? I think what he's doing is a disservice. I think what he's doing is pushing a stereotype. I don't respect nothing that he's doing. Absolutely nothing. Positively nothing that he's doing. This man got on Real Life Street Stars and started talking about uplifting the black community. Meanwhile, this nigga is on the most hazardous network that the black community has ever seen. Zeus Network is the most hazardous network that the black community has ever fucking seen. If you align yourself with Zeus Network, you are an enemy of the people, man. Straight up and down. All they do is push stereotypes. But Sean Cotton respects him. He respects what he's doing. Like, man, these niggas is bozos. They go, hey, Sauce. Sauce be tripping. See, Sauce, that's my real homeboy, yo. So, I talk like this in real life. I can't stand these niggas, man.
you gotta be doing, like, everybody's looking at Charleston because Charleston's running around and they know what I'm giving them and they feel like they deserve that much, but viewership wise, it's not the same.
No, I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody, they want these crazy numbers now, but it's like, if you're not like a Boosie or Charleston, after a while, your views kind of tank.
Do you feel like an Orlando Brown is?
I feel like Orlando Brown should get more.
You shouldn't be feeling anything. You should be thinking. You man, yo. Dealing in emotion.
I heard some of his numbers sometimes were a little low, and I was shocked. Like, I feel like he's a guy that is on that level, but a lot of these guys that are running around, they're asking for crazy prices, and it's kind of, I think it's the Charleston White effect. They're seeing him get what he gets, and they feel like it's deserving. But
I think Orlando Brown and these guys, when you start talking about these guys,
is one of the ones.
They have to be consistent. This is not the entertainment game of old. The one thing that made Charleston who he was is the lives and all that stuff early on that built that foundation.
I don't think this is
those guys are waiting on an interview. They're not jumping on that live like that. Yeah. That live was a driving force.
That's true.
You and I both know that.
But even after like years, Charleston's views haven't tanked at all. It's still, I probably interviewed Charleston like 30 times, and I probably didn't profit like twice.
Yeah.
Like those.
Because they fake. And because Charleston White got a machine behind him that pump up his views. That's the fuck really going on.
28 times I've profited crazy.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys, they want 5,000-10,000, but the viewership isn't bringing in 5,000-10,000. So I feel like that like really fucked up the game. Like,
is there times when you had interviewed him and he said like anything that was too outlandish?
Yeah, of course. Come on now. I know what you're getting at. Come on, bring it. Come on. Bring it. This ball talk, man. The Ronnie shit fucked me up. I'm gonna get right to it. The Ronnie shit fucked me up because I knew Ronnie when he was a kid. I knew Ronnie before his baby mom knew Ronnie. I knew Ronnie before Yayo. Before Ronnie introduced me to Yayo, that shit fucked me up.
Oh, you shouldn't say that. Fuck the baby. Huh? I swear to God, they ain't. Nigga, go Yayo or get out of jail and look the other way, but nigga, cause you talking about nigga. Yeah, well, fuck about that, baby. All that dead ass nigga.
But I guess it's a gift and a curse knowing Charleston so well, because I know when we did the interview, that's really how he felt. And then the baby mom went in on me. She was mad that I interviewed Charleston, but if you go look at the Charleston interview, he didn't say nothing wrong or nothing disrespectful about Charleston.
What the fuck? This nigga's fucking brain dead. What the fuck did that answer have anything to do with the girl was upset that you interviewed Charleston that she just after he disrespected her fucking child? It don't matter if he brought this shit up or not, bitch nigga. The problem is you say you was Lil Ronnie's friend. He disrespected the shit out of him, and you interviewed the guy. It don't matter if he said it on your platform or off your platform. These niggas is crazy,
about Ronnie.
About Ronnie. And then when she came at me, he felt played. So that's when he said what he said off of my platform. He didn't say it on Say Cheese.
Yeah.
So I called Charleston then and I was like, come on, like, this is like, it's a conflict of interest because I'm in business with Yayo. Like, me and him are in business. Like, I gotta be around these people. I've been knowing these people for years. I've been knowing Yayo since he was a kid.
Wow.
So it put me in a rough spot.
Wow.
But I didn't like what he said about that. We talked about
it. It shouldn't have. If you've been around these people, it should have been an easy fucking decision. See, but these guys are just hell-bent on money. They don't have morals or integrity or none of that shit. It's all about the dollar. If I was Yo, and I was in business, like he say he in business with the other side, and Charleston White said that shit he said, I'd have cut him off.
Yeah, and if he'd have been on your show when he had done that or something, then it would have never came out.
He wouldn't have never came out.
Yeah.
It would have never came out because I've been in business with Yayo. I've been knowing Ronnie since he was a kid throwing parties. Like these people, the Ronnie that y'all think y'all know, that's not the Ronnie I know. I know Ronnie as a kid walking through Parks Mall in Arlington, throwing parties, passing out flyers, like being a real entrepreneur, like really trying to make it.
Wow.
So.
But you instigated the beef.
Charleston shit did fuck me up.
But you get him on your platform, you ask the boy about a shootout. You get him on your platform, you ask him about Lord CJ Casino. Yo, these niggas not friends of nobody. Yo, don't ever think that Adam 22, Vlad TV, Sean, I don't give a fuck how close you is to these people. These niggas ain't your friend, man. These niggas is motherfucking leeches. They blood suckers.
Yep, but when I spoke with him, he did tell me, he was like, you know I don't mean that. Like, you know I don't mean that. His own mom, Charleston's mom wouldn't even talk to him after he said that.
Of course he ain't
like,
mean.
Because it was everything for it, so like everybody know each other.
Charles White means nothing that he says. He only said for shock value, which means he don't have integrity. That's why I be telling y'all, clout overrides common sense. It overrides judgment. It overrides better thinking. Charles White is a clout chaser. So he's always going to say things he don't mean. But if a person if you see a person moving in that manner, you can't take him serious. The problem with Charleston White is some people take him serious. Some people think that Charleston White is giving game. Fuck no. Man ain't giving no game. Charles White is here to monetize. He's selling out. He's pushing stereotypes like Whack 100.
So it put his mom in a rough spot, put everybody in a rough spot.
Yeah.
But I did talk to him about it, and he was like, he didn't mean it, and
did he go back out and actually apologize on air or say anything to try to retract that statement?
I don't know. Don't give me the line. I haven't really Charleston puts out a lot of content, so I don't know if he did.
Okay.
But he did tell me, like, he didn't mean it, and he did say that he hurt his feelings, and because I called him the day that it happened, and he just couldn't talk. He was just like real messed up about it, and then he didn't change his.
Now he a victim. Now he a victim. Bitch, nigga, you a grown ass man, nigga. Anything I say, I stand on. Like, what is that? What world is this, man? So grown ass men can't control their emotions. We ain't talking about children. We talking about grown ass men can't control their emotions. They just blurt out shit like women. Jesus Christ.
Until after the baby mom was mad at me.
Wow. So, do you think that a lot of times when you excuse the stuff, because I'm in the job too, when you excuse it, you get the backlash from all the people.
A lot of people
they on your head.
Yeah, a lot of people were mad at me about that. I got a lot of death threats, a lot of like DMs, a lot of threats. I got a lot of and he didn't even say that on my platform. Like that, he said that on live. He didn't say it. When we did the Say Cheese interview, like 2 days after it happened, everybody was saying it was the best interview.
This nigga crazy. Oh, he didn't even say that on my platform. But we did the Say Cheese interview 2 days after it happened. This nigga crazy. Get this nigga up, man. I don't even want to hear no more. I hate these niggas. I don't like nothing about him. I don't like his haircut. I don't like his face. I don't even like what he stand for as a man. Niggas clowns. Cornball ass niggas. We gotta start supporting cornballs, man. Fucking cornball ass nigga. Niggas, see, that's the thing, yo. See, yo, this is, let me tell you what pisses me off, right? Yo, everything ain't a conversation. Like, the role that Sean Cotton played and all of this shit, that don't deserve a conversation. That deserves him taking accountability. That deserves him listening. We don't want to hear your side. We done seen what you did. Like, we don't want to hear your side of the story. We saying what you did. So now, since it's all out there, now it's time for you to take accountability for what you did, bro. Like, I don't want to hear none of the, they called me up. No, fuck that. Because that is your platform, using control of anything that gets put on your platform, using control of editing. You put the shit out, and look what it caused. Mayhem, death, destruction. Now, it's not 100% his fault, but you got to take 30, bro. You got to take 30. And you need to apologize for that 30. Not explain it. Like, we don't need no explanation. I don't like his haircut, man. That nigga's crazy, man. I be tripping out these niggas, man, because these niggas, they won't sit with nobody like me. They won't sit with nobody that's gonna hold them accountable. Nobody that's gonna hold them accountable. What else he said on this fucking show? See the boss talk, man. But we just need some. We just need some better people, yo. Some better representation. Like, we got horrible representation on the internet right now. So I did a video earlier. I don't know how many people seen it. I dropped it at like 2 o'clock this morning. I'm sure they ain't sending notifications out because they've been fucking with me. But Slim Thug's home was burglarized, right? Look at this house, y'all. How did this home get burglarized? Now, this was either an inside job. It had to be an inside job, as far as somebody that works there or somebody that lives there. I mean, I don't want to accuse them of nothing, but I'm sure the police is going to investigate this, yo, because this is a very strange situation.
Nigga broke in my spot. Some niggas broke in my spot. Petty thieves hit a good lick, man. They got me for my jury. I was slipping, but
I don't really like Slim Thug, bro, to watch him like that.
But we ain't even tripping, though.
That's Slim Thug is fine.
I'm in the penthouse. How the fuck did they get in the penthouse is what I want to know. The penthouse, you only can have a fall from my floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Max.
Petty thieves. I'm gonna get this.
I ain't gonna say it, but that's what I'm thinking.
I ain't buying no jury, you know. I'm gonna I watch it. These niggas too petty. I ain't finna go crazy. I got footage of niggas and everything, but I ain't finna go crazy over no shit. We got insurance, so we good. But we ain't good. Well, we covered, but we good, you know. But it's still some slick shit. Yeah, I don't know. We got some footage of everybody, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm worried. I'm like, how the fuck they get to the penthouse? Look how high we is. How the fuck they get up there?
How the fuck? Come on now. How they pull that off? So they did all of that and left the building? Nobody noticed them?
They did steal some cash. They stole the sugar baby flowers. Nigga stole the sugar baby flower. That's what cash they
ain't no way. What they walked in with ski mask on? Like, yo, none of this shit makes sense. How they get all the way up there? You had to see their face. They couldn't have put the mask on until they got inside the building. or inside well, at least close to the door.
Fuck yeah, that's why I don't fuck with cash, cause shit like this.
I don't know.
They stole the Sugar Baby flower.
I seen your comment, bro. You said go to Slim Thug interview.
Nah,
I don't like Slim Thug, bro.
like
I think Slim Thug's a fucking bozo. Do you hear him talk? The nigga say some of the wildest shit out of his mouth. Like, I'm not a fan of this nigga. This nigga's a fucking clown. I don't want to watch his interview, bro.
I had insurance, but not enough for all my shit. I had too much shit to cover all my shit. A month be $10,000 a month on insurance. So I didn't have all my shit, but they ain't get all my shit either though. So
Yeah, they must did. They must have. Hey, Robert. They must have jumped off. They must have jumped off the balcony. They robbed the place and jumped off the balcony, y'all, with parachutes.
nigga broke in my spot.
He probably deserved to be robbed. All that dumbass shit to be talking online. I'd have robbed his ass too. Clown ass nigga. I don't like that nigga. Oh, so let me show y'all this.
You want to pray?
So we gotta find this full video. What's his name? McCray. DeAndre McCray. Matter of fact, hold up. Let's go to Gilly first. Then we're gonna go to DeAndre McCray. Because Gilly said some wild ass shit. And I talked about it yesterday. But Gilly be tripping.
All ladies out there, right? Sometimes the best thing you could do, don't go bail your son the fuck out. Don't go bail him out. No, you want to be on dumb shit, leave him in there. Let him get a little 6 months, a little year bit in there. Because what this do sometimes is, when he see a nigga get...
Now, this is coming from a man that ain't never did 6 months or a year. Like, yo, this conversation is flawed off principle alone. Yo ain't never did no bit. Not that we know of. Do you think Gilly would have left his son in there? If Gilly's son would have got bucked, do you think Gilly would have bailed his son out? Or he'd have left him in there? Or he would have took his own advice? What y'all think, man?
Damn, you see a nigga go, you ain't going a nigga here like a unicorn. He develop a different relationship with God.
No, and you gotta let him get that public defender.
Yeah.
No.
And Rilo don't have kids. Yo. This was worse. What Wilo said was worse than what Gilly said. Gilly is pushing, man, leave your son in prison. Wilo was saying, don't just leave him in prison. Fuck it. Leave him out to dry. Let him get a public defender. Yo, you do not, like, yo, they need to retract this. Yo, the biggest problem with this conversation is, yo, it lacks context. Now, in some instances, I agree with Gilly. You know, but, yo, you got to explain this thoroughly. Like, you can't just put out this type of information and don't explain it thoroughly. Or else you're just misleading people. Because it's going to be women that watches this, that don't have no male influence, that just like, you know, Gilly and think they, you know, and Wilo and think they stand for what's right. And they're gonna listen to this information. They're gonna apply it to their situation, and it's going to go bad because he didn't provide context as to when this is a valuable option versus when it's not.
No, go through what your dad went through, boy. I had a son, he was on that shit. Oh, he doing that bit.
Yep.
Go through what your dad did.
No, because when the nigga, you know, when a young nigga see niggas get chased across the here, they got a sword to hide. They go, please, God, bitch be alive.
Listen, the first time a motherfucker have any contact with going to jail about some street shit, if they sit them down for 36 months up top or that wherever, they come out a different person.
Think about the story you always say.
So that is not true, yo. Like, why are they saying this? It's like they pushing a white man's agenda. Yo, right now. Yo, cause this shit dangerous, man. Yo, right now, yo, they are lowering the ages of young kids that can catch charges all across the United States of America. They're doing it everywhere. Pay attention to the laws. Because they're exploiting the youth. You know, they're making it, they every time you look on social media, you see a kid getting arrested. 17, 16, 15. I already go to a kid, matter of fact. What's his name? DeAndre, what's it called? So they're showing you these images of these children, making you think, well, shit, they out of control. They deserve to be in prison. But yo, most of these kids ain't even built for prison. Look at this kid right here. This kid not built. He out here bluffing. And I'm gonna show you what's the DeAndre McCray. Arrested at 15 years old. 35 years in jail. This is what they're giving. This is what they're giving young black boys. Arrested at 15. 35 years in jail. DeAndre McCray. And that's what I'm saying, though, Robert. Like they saying that shit like they gonna leave their kids in there. They ain't leaving their kids in there, man. Like yo, I already explained it, yo. Only time you can do that is if you an active fucking parent. And right now we ain't dealing with active parents. We dealing with deadbeat parents. They still want to be kids their goddamn self.
Off-market property.
One of these parents that. One of these parents that's not taking good care of their kids, try that shit, man, they're going to get a worse child. Child already feel abandoned. So you're going to abandon, you got the money, you're going to abandon them again. What if that child get killed in there? Are you going to be able to live with that decision? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you can't put out a 1-minute clip on a conversation that need to be held for 2 hours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Robbie. I'm not saying Gilly is wrong. Wilder was dead wrong. If you got the money, you don't leave your child with no fucking public defender. That's that. I don't know what the fuck made him say that. Maybe he had a public defender. But if you got the money, you don't leave your child with no public defender. What I'm saying with Gilly is, you got to explain that better. You can't just put out that statement knowing that you got influence, knowing you have a large following, knowing that people listen to you. Your fucking platform is called $1 Million Worth of Game. People was taking what you say as game. Yo, but that was horrible advice depending on the situation. Like, if the child is only facing a year, all right, you can play it like that. You can play it like that. But if they facing 10, 15 fucking years, man, you don't do, man, hell no. You got the money to help. And you just say, fuck, I ain't got... The first time, because that's what they said. This the first arrest. You got the money that you can help your child. And you just going to leave them there just to learn a lesson? Man, fuck no. No, hell no, man. If that child get killed or if that child come home worse and you could have helped, now you got to live with that. I just think yo, he should have added more, he should have added more context to it. Should add more context to it. And certain things, yo, it's better left unsaid anyway. Especially when you know right now they sentencing these little kids to fucking 1 million years in fucking prison. It's like, yo, what purpose did that serve? What purpose did that serve? We talking about kids, bro. We ain't talking about guys. We talking about children. We're not talking about grown men, yo. We talking about children. We talking about 21 and under, 23 and under. We talking about young kids, man. We ain't talking about 30-year-olds. No, a lot of these kids nowadays is not even mentally strong as how it was when we was young. Like, yo, these kids be folding. These kids they're like, yo, they out here playing for one. You know, drill music is what got these kids wilding like this. They ain't really built like that. They're not even mentally strong. They're not even mentally strong. And like I said, I don't think Gilly would have did that to Cheese. If Cheese would have got booked, I don't think Gilly would have turned his back on his son and say, yo, you gotta figure it out. You know, shit. You're a grown man now. Man, fuck out of here, man. Don't tell nobody no shit that you won't do. And Willow can't even speak on that because Willow don't even got no fucking kids.
Corrections employees in Jacksonville are under investigation after an inmate is left in critical condition.
That means the injuries are bad, very bad. Bad enough for me to come out here and tell the public about it.
Today, Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters announced those officers are...
The fuck, this ain't it. Shorty got locked up at 15. Where the video at? I want to see the whole video. Now, where the fuck is... Oh, shit, I gotta get my charger. Hold up, y'all. Yo, I get upset, yo, because I really care about our people, yo. I ain't one of these niggas on here playing. And these niggas be playing. These niggas act like they care about the people just to monetize, then they turn their back on them. You think Willow and Gilly would have said that when they first came out? When they first came out, do you think Willow and Gilly would have said, leave your kids in jail? I ain't never heard them say that before. They've been around for a minute. It's the first time you decided to come and say that. Now, I know Willow going through something. I mean, not Willow, but Gilly. Yo, but yo, if you going through something, yo, maybe you should leave these conversations alone, bro. Yo, where the fuck is the video? Okay. Somebody did a video on it. Wanna be gangster gets a reality check. Look, this is how they play with it.
This is 15-year-old DeAndre McCray. McCray's family had become increasingly concerned with his behavior, hanging out with the wrong crowd, trying to show off through acts of violence. Most of the time, his family wasn't sure where he was or what he was doing. One evening while he was at the park with a group of friends, McCray instigated a fight with 16-year-old Sedaris Sermons. After McCray spit on Sermons, the other boy lunged at McCray. McCray pulled a gun and fatally shot Sermons in the neck. Afterward, McCray fled the scene.
Well, I tell you, out here playing. Out here playing. This is a drill music related crime. Because if he was really like that, he wouldn't be going through. He wouldn't have been like this in the interrogation room.
But his mother and grandmother made him turn himself in.
We were the alongside units. Do you know why you got here, man? You don't know why? Okay.
My grandma told me something about shooting I was shooting.
You said what now?
My grandma told me that so I came to the house and you know,
okay.
You know, there's a lot of them. She was like, if I want to turn myself in, that at 10 o'clock, y'all was going to put me on the news.
Okay. All right. Well, we did stop by your grandma. That is true. You probably was out with your boys or whatever, I don't know. So you basically said that your grandmother told you while you was here. Are you high or anything?
You know, sir.
Okay, so you haven't had any drugs or anything today?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So your grandma told you was here. So, have you ever been to Woodstock Park over down Beaver Street?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. When was the last time you were there?
A couple days ago.
Okay, so we saying a couple of days ago, it'd be like 2 days from there, so we saying like Tuesday. Around that time, right?
Thank you,
Okay. Who are you into the park with?
It was me and my brother.
Who's your brother?
And then, I know about Zoe on Instagram.
You know about who?
Zoe on Instagram.
Zoe?
Yeah,
okay.
Zoe.
How long you known Zoe?
Telling on
For a long time, we played football together.
Played football.
McRae and several other teens took a ride share to the park. The group included 3 girls and at least 2 other boys.
Playing football, man. You was sweet like that? What position you played?
Receiver.
I played receiver.
Like I'm trying down. I stopped playing. Think I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you said you was locking something down. You was getting locked down.
Well, I was locking stuff down.
Oh, I'm just asking, man.
Stop playing to play gangster.
Okay, who you playing for?
I was playing for MOT and I played for Gilly. After Gilly, I stopped playing.
Okay. You should have played football, man. That's a... I like that. You look like you fast.
They can, but they don't have to.
What was your 40?
40, I ain't doing all that.
Right,
it's
so
good. It's good. It's good standard
so,
to do it, but they don't have
to. You known Zoe for a long time. You just don't know his name. Okay. And who else you were with?
Just Zoe.
Just Zoe.
I'm go see some girls.
Okay.
She took them down there. So they there. She took them down there.
Who's your girl?
See Haley.
Haley.
I'm on the restaurant.
Okay. How long you and Haley been dating?
We haven't been dating like that. We just friends type thing. We've been friends for a long time.
Okay, so when y'all was at the park, I mean, did y'all...
Yo, I'm not saying they don't deserve punishment. I'm saying as a parent, so you don't. I don't even all the way disagree with Gilly. What I'm saying with Gilly is you got to provide context as to when that's a variable option versus when it's not. You know what I mean? Because all kids can't. All these kids is different. You gotta do that on a case by case basis. So you can't just put out a statement and say mothers. When your kids get in trouble, man, leave their ass in jail. No, fuck no, man. You can't do that. That was irresponsible.
Y'all like from your grandma's house? Did y'all walk from your grandma's house, or how did y'all get up to the park? Did y'all take a school?
We rode our bikes with them.
You rode your bike up there. Okay. So you went.
And white kids get passes. Though black people are the only ones calling for the execution of their kids. You don't see no other race doing that. No other race of people calls for the execution of their kids by the penitentiary system, but black people.
When Haley rode y'all bike up there,
No.
you and Zoe rode your bike up there, and then did Haley meet y'all up there, or it was
why?
It was already up there?
Because we've been told that they're dangerous. We've been told that they're unruly. We've been shown all these videos of violence. Same plays they always run. We just fall for them every time.
Okay, so what was y'all doing at the park?
Just chilling, playing basketball.
Okay.
Smoking, stuff like that.
Y'all smoking?
Man,
that's fine if y'all was smoking. That's cool.
We're not the drug police, man. It's fine.
It's okay if you're smoking, bro.
I'm just smoking weed.
Okay, so smoking a little weed. The girls were smoking weed with y'all too? Okay. Where were y'all? Were y'all just at the court smoking weed, or where were y'all at?
We're like at the playground, like on the bench type something.
On the little bench or whatever. Okay. And that day, just tell me what happened, man. Like, did we all just shoot hoops, or?
The white kids can make crime too.
They were a group of other boys.
They murdered too.
They were in the game. It was a group of boys. They were getting mad at the basketball game.
They got mad at the basketball game?
After the basketball game.
No, he's just trying to bait him, man.
He started playing basketball.
No, it's just typical bait and switch. The same shit Sean Cotton and Adam 22 do. Hit him with a whole bunch of soft questions, then they're gonna try to dive in. If he get resistance, they're gonna back out. Give him a little bit more softball questions, loosen him up, dive in again. If you give him resistance, he's gonna back out. It's the game they play, man.
You
heard a shot.
Everybody started running.
Okay.
McRae's friends told the police that McRae usually carried a gun and that they had seen him with it earlier in the evening.
Do you know what happened after that shot?
They are told.
I ran and left.
You and Zoe left? Okay. So,
it's probably the outskirts of Jackson.
Did you turn your back and you heard the shot, or you just heard the shot?
Well, just playing basketball, I heard the shot. I got low, got back up and ran.
I got you. So, how did you get home or whatever?
I rode a bike with our bikes back then.
Okay, what kind of bike you got?
Black and green.
Black and green bike. Okay. So y'all rode your bike back. Then you just go to the house, chill.
Yeah.
I got you. So, did you hear about anything that happened at that park?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you heard?
My brother, they was telling me. He was telling me like the boy got shot. And he was showing me. He was like, "There go the boy that got shot."
They showed this bitch on the news.
It was on Instagram. They showed it on Instagram.
Who ended up showing it?
It was on some girl page. She was posting it.
You know her Instagram?
No, my brother was just showing me.
I got you.
You doing the right thing. You doing the right thing, Mike.
What you up to the basketball games?
Man, get them in some type of programs, man. Yo, kids. If a kid don't got nothing to do, yo, they gonna do what kids do. Yo, most kids start committing crime out of boredom. Not all. You know, some of them just come from fucked up households. But some of these kids, yo, a lot of these kids, they just committing crime, but they don't have anything else to do. You gotta keep them busy, bro. Keep them busy.
Like what did you wear? Like when you was up there?
I wore some blue shorts and a blue shirt.
A blue shirt.
I had on my Black Forces.
Black Forces. Okay.
But don't give them to the penitentiary system and think the system going to raise them. No, you don't want to do that.
Damn. So go to the. Let me get this straight. So y'all take y'all bikes up there.
That's crazy.
Meet the girls. Haley was that? Is that Haley?
Yep.
Haley's up there with y'all. Y'all saw playing basketball. Argument started. You heard a gunshot. Okay. Did you see anybody with a gun up there?
No, I wasn't too focused. I was just out there going, I didn't want to get into swinging.
Why? And it was all of a basketball game that y'all was fighting? What was it? They was fighting. How many boys were there? Who was fighting?
It was like 4 or 5. There was a group of the boys.
You in Baltimore?
Was any girls with them?
No, because there was girls on the court, but I don't know if they was with them.
But you didn't know the girls. You just knew the girls y'all was with. Okay.
Who was fighting?
What city you in, Mike?
I don't know the boy.
So if this is you and Zoe, who was fighting y'all? Or they your ops?
They ain't fighting us.
Okay.
They was fighting some other people. I ain't know them boys.
Okay. All right.
No one seemed to be sure what the fight was about, but they all agreed that it was McCray who approached Sermons.
That's hard.
That's crazy.
You might gotta be tough, depending on what area you want.
Never you just heard a shot.
You gotta know when to use it versus when not. So that tough shit to get them hurt. Run across the wrong people. I would just say talk to them, bro. Stay on them. You know what I mean? Stay on them. Yeah, stay on him, bro. Talk to him, man. See where's his mind at. See what he want to do. Just stay on him, bro. Like you said, you got him in sports. Keep him in sports. Keep him. You want him so busy that he ain't got time to run those streets. You know what I mean? And you got to watch his friends. Got to watch his friends, man.
Was this the group right here? That's the group people seen? They look familiar, right? Okay, yeah, that's the group, right? Correct? Yeah. That's the group of people you've seen, right? And these are the girls you was with, right? So that's Haley, right? Okay, so that's you in a red hoodie, right?
No.
Okay, that's Haley, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you sitting in between Haley's legs, so that's your girl, right?
Listen, man. Hey, look at me. Do you know where you're at right now? You're in the homicide office, okay? And this is probably the only time we're going to talk to you. So you need to be honest with us, because you're not. Okay? So for starters, we know you didn't show up on a bicycle.
Yep.
And we know that Zoe, who's Zoe? He's your boy, you know him forever. What's his first name? What's Zoe's last name?
You known him for a long time.
He's your brother.
I gotta tell y'all, bro.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
You know,
That's
Lord,
fine. That's
the
fine.
streets is so
That's fine.
annoying,
So we know you didn't play basketball. We know you weren't smoking
It's
weed.
hard
We know
to,
you showed up with the girls in a Z-Trip.
You know, it's hard. You really can't prime against the streets. I mean, you might got to get them out that environment. You know, I know that's easier said than done, yo, but you really can't prime against the streets, man. The streets is a vicious motherfucker, especially in Baltimore. I would try to move.
Okay. He's not asking you if you showed up in a Z trip. We know you got out of a Z trip. Okay. We know you guys were so for you. Okay, I'm gonna just shoot it to you straight. For you, it's time to just make it right, brother. All right, and just be 100% honest. You know what I mean? So
mine just looks bad.
Yeah,
it just looks bad for you. So in that case, right? You listening? So just start from square one, bro, and be honest, because it's your life.
That way at least you can decide if he's the problem or it's the environment. Now, if you move and over time he still carry that same attitude, then you know now you got to work on him. It wasn't his environment, it wasn't his friends, it's you. Why are you acting like this? I mean, you ain't. I mean.
So just listen. It's your life, okay? So it's your opportunity to even show some remorse to this family and be truthful.
No, I don't know.
What family?
The family of the victim who passed away, who died, who got killed.
I don't know, bro.
Okay. We know you don't know him, but something happened. Whatever it was fucked up, or whatever happened at that park. Okay. Whatever it was, brother.
Yeah, all right.
Now it's just your time to tell us your side of what happened, what actually happened.
I just told
you. You did. Okay. You told us part of what happened. You told us you was at the park. Okay, we knew that. Okay. But this young man who was shot, okay, it's your turn to be honest and tell your side.
I'm telling my side.
Okay.
So that's the story you want to go with?
I'm saying that's what I'm telling y'all. I ain't got no more questions.
Our question to you is for you to be honest and tell us the full 100% truth.
So in his mind, right? In his mind, because this how they trick you. He think he's going home. He think he's gonna get in here, give them these fabricated answers, and he think he's gonna walk out of here because that's the young mind. That's how the young mind thinks. But in reality, this is gonna be the last room he fucking see before he see a prison cell. You feel me? He's not getting out of this room without cuffs on him. But he don't know that yet. That's why he's carrying this with this certain level of arrogance.
Because you don't have no more opportunities after this. You know what I mean? I don't know what type of what you think you're, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you like, if it's helping you with the girls or whatever, not to say, but it's not looking good for you in that aspect, okay?
You don't know his friends told on him already.
I'm trying to cut out him and I ain't got nothing to do with no shit.
You ain't got nothing to do with shooting.
Okay.
So that was, again, you were sitting on the bench with Haley. Okay? You being at the park. Spitting on our victim. Spitting, that's total disrespect. Did he spit on you first?
Spitting on what, then?
Did he spit on you first?
Who?
How do you think I got those details, brother? Huh? So just know that there's more to come with that.
Can I see who you talking about? I don't even know who you talking about.
As far as what?
What is you talking about?
Man, happy 24th birthday, man.
What question are you asking me?
Make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Okay, you spit on our victim. He's dead. Okay. You spit at him, you spit on him.
Oh, so his DNA is on him.
All right.
Being spat on was the last straw for Sermons. He lunged at McCray, and McCray instantly drew his gun and fired.
So his DNA is on him.
How long you been out in that side of town? How long you stayed out there?
What?
Just
on
the west side. How long you lived out there?
I don't live in home.
Okay, in possession of a firearm. Okay. Is that what you're saying right now? You want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I ain't got to tell y'all that. I say my lawyer can answer that question.
Okay. Is that what you're saying right now? You want a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just so you know, You're getting charged with murder, okay, and possession of a firearm. Okay? We're going to step out and do some paperwork, but if you need anything or if you want to talk to us again, knock on the door. All right?
This is a must-have for women over 50. Thrive Cosmetics just released new shades.
That's his mother right here.
So what they say? Huh? You don't charge me credit about what happened.
Why you ain't hit my Instagram? You should have hit my Instagram, loyalty. You know, I'm down to work with everybody. I'm opening up doors and work with everybody, man. Yeah, he don't know what's going on. He's too young. He's too young. He only fucking 15. He don't realize that his life. Shit, he made out though. 35 years. See, yo, but this is the type of shit I be talking about. Like 35 years. I'm cool with that for a 15-year-old. Now, when they be giving these 15-year-olds life, I can't fuck with that. You know what I mean? I can't fuck with getting a 15-year-old life in prison, man, for a decision they made when they was fucking 15. 35 years is sufficient. He's gonna come home one day. He's gonna be able to move forward with his life. More than likely, he definitely gonna learn from the situation. Yeah, hit me whenever you want me to come over there. Hit me on Instagram. I'll fuck with you. Bricc Baby not getting no bail. If that's what you wanted to know, he ain't getting no bail. His record too bad.
I don't know what to say. I just know they say they're gonna take you in, and it's gonna be a long time.
If he do get a bail, it's gonna be a high package. Like he going to give up a lot collateral.
Well, they figure everything out and sorted out, but they saying that they wasn't saying he was guilty or whatever, but they got to figure it out, and they just got to get down to the bottom line and see what's gonna happen. Like they said, they got enough evidence to book you in.
I think this is Jacksonville, I think.
She said she gonna get you a lawyer, so you don't have to be saying nothing. You could just talk to the lawyer, and whatever happened, you could just let the lawyer know, and the lawyer let them know. Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what to do or what to say.
Oh, all right, okay.
So it's best for you not to say nothing. Take this time to just think about your actions and what you're gonna do when you get up out of here. How you gonna make a change?
He told DJ Academics he was 90% chance. It was 90% chance of son. That's what he told him. I'm like, yo, these guys, they been loose cannon delusional. These cannon ain't get no bail either. Boys, they get no bail. I don't know who the fuck told who advising them, boy. They need to call me. I be KPG News attorney at law. Because I don't know who the fuck talking to them boys. First call to action. Stop doing them goddamn YouTube videos. That's why the fuck you in here. Second call to action. We not even putting in for no bail review. That's wasting time. We wasting money. We just preparing for trial. Like, and we ain't telling. The minute I find out you telling them, drop you as a client. Yeah, that's my motherfucking that's my rules, man. We ain't representing rats. The minute you rat, you drop. That's my client. But this is a real mother, y'all. She ain't telling her son to tell on his friends or none of that shit. It's fucked up that shorty. I hate saying this, man. Like, he's a fucking kid, man. Yeah, see, I ain't see the whole. I should have watched your video. I watched fucking Sunny Nash video. I'd have watched yours if I know you did it. That's no fucking Sunny. CSI Sunny.
In your life. So I don't know what kind of evidence or whatever they got because they didn't show it to me. But they said we'll get a chance to be able to see.
Dang.
So they say they ran this past the judge, and that's the only reason why they was able to arrest you, because they have evidence. So just let them go through their evidence to see what it is they got. If you know that this ain't you and this ain't what nothing that was done, then you just gotta sit back and pray.
And the police know what they're doing.
Gotta sit back and pray.
They know what they're doing by sending Mom Dukes in there. Mom Dukes gonna soften them up. Then they send the grandmother in there. This shit's sad though, yo, because these kids gotta understand, yo, like, yo, this street shit, yo, this shit ain't no joke. Like, yo, them people who take your fucking life, man. Like, I always gotta make sure I say that, yo, because I done seen them take people's life. Young, like him. Maybe a little older than him, but like, still young, 16, 17. Yo, they will take your life. You go out this bitch, you be out this bitch killing and robbing and aggravated assaults and robbery with a deadly weapon and stealing cars. Yo, they will take your life for that shit. If not all of it, they're gonna take a large percentage of it. Don't play with them people, man. The people don't play fair. And they'll lie to do it. It's another thing. They will lie to do it. If they need to, yeah, they lie to do it. Hell yeah. That shit ain't beyond a Call of Duty. They fabricate evidence, they do all that shit.
And everything gonna be alright. Ain't no point in crying, because what's done is done.
Definitely ain't no point in crying.
Definitely
ain't no point in crying.
It's no point in crying. You can only take this time to sit back and think about the people you choose to hang out with while all this happened. Who was trying to impress who was trying to protect who, or whatever it was.
McRae's mother and grandmother had been trying to get him to make better life choices. But like many teenagers, he was more concerned with impressing his peers.
All you know is this is not the life you want to live. And then you want to pray if you get a second chance.
We ain't ready to let them slide with that. Yo, boys don't listen to their mothers. Just what it is. You know what I mean? Even though mothers be right. You know, my mother ain't never lied to me. I ain't listening to nothing she said coming up. I ain't gonna lie. Nothing. The best advice my mother gave to me that I listened to is when she told me, do not talk about my case. That probably saved my life. Cause at 19, I ain't know they're putting informants in your cell. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, when you young, you think you know everything, but you really know nothing. Like, I didn't know at 19 years old that they'd send a guy that's facing life in prison at you, and he'd try to get you to talk about his case while he went away. I didn't know that. You feel me? My mother knew. I don't even know how the fuck she knew. But my mother told me from the onset, don't talk about your case with nobody. That shit saved my life. I wish I listened to it before that shit. I probably wouldn't even have been in that situation. But need fathers, man. Uncles. Cousins. I mean, males. It wasn't really nothing too much that his mother and his grandmother could do. Once he got swept into the streets, it wasn't nothing they can do. Shit, it's damn near any shit. Father probably can't even do nothing. Yo, the streets is vicious, man. You got to make sure the streets is never an option. Now, however you do that is how you do it, but you got to make sure the streets is never an option. You don't never look that way.
How you gonna turn this here around, okay? So your life ain't over. You just need a second chance. So that's what you need to dwell on.
They probably shadow banning you,
a second chance.
Little Trail.
And sit down
Your number should be way high. They do the same
about
shit
how
to
you
me,
gonna
man.
make this happen.
So yeah, when you're not a part of the establishment, they play with your numbers. You know that. They play with your numbers. I mean, you gotta be a part of the establishment. You gotta sign one of them digital marketing deals. Remember I was telling you about the digital marketing firm. That's how a lot of these guys is getting on. They signed. Like, they're not independent YouTubers. The motherfuckers sign deals and shit. So whoever is running their pages is pushing them to the top of the algorithm. That's why you see them everywhere. So you gotta realize YouTube changed. Like, it's not what it used to be. Like, it's not a whole bunch of independent people speaking out. Hell no, these niggas is compromised. A lot of these people on the internet is compromised. A lot of these people is working for agencies. So you got people like me, people like you competing with fucking big corporations. You understand what I'm saying? Like we're competing with big corporations, and YouTube is going to push the guys that's paying them to the top. That's what's going on, man. That's part of the reason of what's going on. I'm going to show you something else too after this, before we end the live.
Obey your parents and come in, come home on time. Come in, come home. Number one, streets don't love you. We love you, not the streets. See what the streets get you? Dead or in jail. So leave the streets alone. You get your second chance. You come home and you make something out of yourself. Understood? Yeah, no. So don't worry about it. Drink some of this soda, suck it up. You a man now. You gotta suck it up. You a man now.
So this is a family. This is a woman that been telling her son for however long, yo, you gonna get fucked up, man. You out here playing around. I'm telling you. His father probably in prison. Or dead. You know what I mean? Or just was living the street life. So she know. But see, yo, when you young, you don't factor that in. You don't factor in that, damn, yo, your mother was dealing with your father, and your father was always in the street, so she do have some level of street knowledge. You don't think about that when you young. You just look at her, that's my mother. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. You know what I mean? But a lot of times they do. And you can tell this is a mother that know what the fuck she talking about, because look how she ain't crying or nothing. It probably got to a point where they just was, you know, fed up. Like, man, what the fuck is we going to do with this boy? That's when it got to be some men involved, man. Got to be some men around. Cousins, uncles, somebody.
Get up, drink some of your soda, because I don't know when the next time you're going to get soda for them. And just sit around and think about it and wait on your lawyer. The lawyer will be able to sort it out. Both done is done now. And you here. Just try not to get into nothing else. And like I said, when you get your second chance, leave this alone. You get this alone. I kept trying to tell you, not no throwaway child. This is not the lifestyle you're supposed to be living. You done had everything. Just leave it alone. I've been praying, so you pray. I prayed, you safe. Ain't nothing happened to you. You're not dead. So prayer work, okay? So just pray. Suck it up. Don't worry about it. What's done is done.
Yeah, it's too late now. Gotta stand on it now. That's why you gotta start making decisions, the right decision the first time. Because a lot of times, we don't be getting second chances. You know what I mean? Yo, we don't get second chances, yo, so you got to make the right decision the first time. Luckily, he going to get another chance at life. Whether he be 40 when it happened, or what's that? 15, 25, 40. Shit. He might be like 45 by the time he get out. Early 40s. Still young. Ain't nothing to cry. Like, I agree with my abuse. Ain't nothing to cry about now, son. What you crying for? Don't cry.
But I'm being there crying all night and stuff like that. I'm about to think you no more. So like I said, just go ahead and wipe it up.
This shit crazy. This shit damn near got me. I'm damn near ready to cry.
About this now, right? So just don't worry about it. I'm still here for you, though, like I always been. I ain't going nowhere. Ma? don't come in here? Oh, okay. Come on, give me a hug. I'll see you in the morning.
Sad as a bitch.
House next door. Okay? Really? I love you too. You'll be alright, okay? I just getting some time to sit down and think because you was running too wild. You weren't listening to nobody. Okay? Alright. Let me get a second chance. I love you, baby.
My mom, bro.
She did so much for me.
Piss for Young. Motherfucking ass nigga. I ain't fucking with you, man.
What's her DNA?
Definitely see that against it, though. I thought you was somebody else.
When you're ready to come out.
Okay. Could you give me a hug, baby?
He wasn't never against it.
I'm sorry.
He's a misguided little boy. Like, y'all, these kids nowadays are mentally weak. I know y'all notice it. For the people that got kids around this age, yo, these kids is not nowhere near as strong as we was. They can't. That's why they telling and crying in the interrogation room. Like, yo, they out this bitch playing. You know what I mean? Like, shorty, like, they out here playing, man. Drill music got these kids acting like this.
But all you had to do was listen to your parents. Okay? Okay? I don't know how things gonna turn out for you. I ain't got no idea how nothing's gonna turn out. No idea at all. Okay? I had to tell them that I pick y'all up. Okay? I had to tell them I pick y'all up, okay? Okay. But I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing this second. I told y'all don't tell me nothing. Didn't I tell you that? Okay. All right, baby. So I'm so sorry you got to go through what you're going through. But if God help you out of this, please get yourself together, baby. And it's gonna take a miracle.
Yo, this is what happens, yo. This is women trying to raise a man, yo. Like, more than likely, they was more stressed out than anything. They're probably more relieved that he ain't dead than anything. Dang, where the fuck your father at? I would want to know where his father is at, right?
That we don't have. You can turn me loose now. You can sit back down because I don't know what's gonna happen, baby.
Grandfather,
I don't know
somebody.
what's gonna happen.
Gotta be some man around somewhere.
Ain't nothing we can do to help you now. It's all over now. I know. It's a hard pill to swallow. You my brother, no more. No, nobody. That's why when you have your precious time, it should be precious time. Well, Andre, you have to mind your company that you keep. And I always tell you that to mind your company that you keep.
I know, yo, this shit got me tearing up a little bit, yo. This shit sad, man. Because the fucked up thing about it, if Shorty don't toughen up, he ain't gonna make it through prison. Shorty gotta toughen up, like, immediately. He can't go in there like that. Damn.
Other than to go over there and play football when he was trying to play football. And all of them attitudes and all of that other stuff. You can't, you just can't do it, baby. And you ain't want to listen to us. We couldn't say nothing to you. Nothing at all. So now it's too late.
So we still praying and we looking for a miracle. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there. Okay, baby. I just don't know. I don't know. We'll see you in the morning. Okay. Yeah, we coming. I don't know if you'll be say anything to us or not, but we're going to be there. And you got some serious charges, baby. And I'm glad you're listening to your uncle on secret.
Uncle was around. What she say about Uncle? I'm glad you what?
Anything to us or not, but we're going to be there. And you got some serious charges, baby. And I'm glad you're listening to your uncle on secret.
Nah, he going straight to the adult prison, bro.
Although McRae put on a tough act in front of the police, his tearful breakdown shows that he is just a child. Hopefully, when he is released from prison, he will be able to turn his life around.
Damn. That shit crazy. Damn, shorty. At least they ain't give him life. At least they ain't give him life, man. He said he can appeal his sentence in 25 years. Fuck the man, he gonna be able to appeal this. He can appeal his sentence tomorrow. He was juvenile when this place took place. He'll be able to appeal his sentence. Oh, because he was a juvenile. Damn, sure. Let me show y'all what's going on YouTube. The dude Jay Hill did an interview with a nigga. And he was explaining the shit that I've been explaining to y'all about how this internet shit can change. And how they use. I think I got it. Should have it. No, I saved it. I've been wanting to show y'all. Because he actually explained it way better than me. Here you go right here. Your content is being suppressed so the platforms can make money from advertisement and not you. Check this out. Shorty broke this shit down to a science. The shit I've been trying to explain to people. I know, Black, that's what I be talking about. Drill. See, that's why I respected King Von when it came down to drill music. Like, King Von was probably one of the only drill rappers that I seen that talked about the other side. He talked about prison. You know what I mean? He had songs like You Don't Want to Be Me, or just songs about prison in general. Like the average drill rapper, they never mention prison. All they talk about is spinning till they dizzy. You know what I mean? Prison never comes up. So these kids are moving around thinking that because they kids, yo. Like I said, when I was young, I ain't never think about getting arrested. You don't think you're going to get caught when you're a kid. You just do shit. You know what I mean? Getting caught was never even in the plans. What? Arrested? Caught? Fuck that man. Everybody getting arrested. Even if you got arrested before, you still don't think. It's just the brain is underdeveloped.
Super Bowl has 60 million viewers. You know how many followers Cardi B have? She might have 100. Hairline under 200 million. If Cardi B literally could talk to every one of her followers, she's more powerful than the Super Bowl, which is the most viewed TV moment in our entire country. A normal Super Bowl commercial now is 4 million. And that means Cardi should be able to charge 12 million for every 30 seconds that she posts something, correct? That means all of the monsters could literally go, give me 10, 15 million for every time I say Coca-Cola, I say Pepsi, I say Nike, give me 15 million. The big brands forced Facebook to start lowering down the reach of all of the big superstars. Because if we allow these humans to control the amount of people that they do, then we will lose all control over who we need to pay. So,
but I be telling y'all, the narrative is important, man. They gotta control the narrative. See, he ain't talking about the other part. That's why they got these agents and shit online, man. They gotta have them. At least that's what they think. They gotta have them online. They gotta have the loudest voices because that is how they control the narrative. Remember when I was telling y'all about how the internet took off, and at one point, people had voices, and the internet took away from mainstream media, mainstream news. But you can't stop the internet. This is the way the world is going. So the only way that we can combat that is we got to bring our guys in. I mean, and we got to put our guys at the top. So yeah, everybody got a voice, but your voice ain't gonna be louder than his. You know what I mean? Because this voice is controlled by us. It's all about control. It's all about the narrative. And Yo did a great job of explaining the shit that I've been explaining for at least a couple weeks now.
Facebook, Twitter, Vine, Snapchat. If y'all don't start slowing this down, because we couldn't fathom that one person could become so powerful, they're going to be worth more than the app. So what you're going to do is they start going, okay, create an algorithm. Because if we want ad dollars to keep running through this, we're going to start aggregating all your data. We're going to make you get a new checks. I agree to these terms. I agree to all of this. We're going to make you approve all of this. Now we'll sell all your data to the brands that want to run ads, and we will not allow you to reach more than whatever we want. And people's things were getting slowed down. They were like, how? If Instagram possesses the technology to put captions on a video you put, would they not possess the technology to then go, whatever you're talking about, we will show who we want, and then we will not show who we don't want it to see?
And we can charge you for seeing.
So now once you go in, and now you go and you fight your whole life to go get a social media foundation and to go get a following, and now you go punch, I got 100,000, I got 1 million followers, I got all of this, I am popping, my brother, let me send my message to my 1 million people, and then they go and they send you to 60,000 people, and you go, how is this possible? Why can't I talk to the people that have already bought into my brand? Because Facebook goes, that's not in the best business of us. They've already moved the power back to themselves. Do you understand what I'm saying with the control?
Yes, of course.
Insane, right?
100%.
Just imagine that these companies are literally limiting all of our, I got 100,000 followers. I can't even find a post that I could show you that got to 100,000 people in the last year.
Facts.
It just doesn't happen.
If you look at the analytics, most of the people don't follow you.
100%, because they're feeding it to new people, and then just do that sporadically.
Because they know it's worth more. If I can get 100, even half that, if I can get 50,000 of my followers every time, oh, that's money in the bank.
Oh yeah, you'd be worth so much. The Super Bowl has 60 million viewers.
I agree, and that's the shit I've been saying for the longest, man. It's about control, man. You can't have independent people voices louder than theirs. They can't have that. They can't have it. Like they just can't. You know, I don't know. You know, it's fucked up. Yo, it's the world we live in. Yo, it's about control, man. They gotta have the loudest voices in the room all the time. That's why when I be calling these niggas agents and shit like that, I'm telling you, these guys ain't right. Question them. You feel me? When you see a motherfucker come on the internet, they just go from here to there. Man, you better question that motherfucker, man. Because that ain't normal. YouTube ain't going to allow it. I'm trying to tell you. YouTube ain't going to allow it, man. Whenever you got... I tell y'all, people be stealing all the motherfucking time. You feel me? You got people that be stealing. Everybody watching. But don't nobody want to interview KPG News. Why? What the fuck wrong? Because I ain't a part of the law. I mean, I ain't part of the circle. I mean, that's you going to pay your way in. That's the only way you getting in is if you paying your way in or you're a part of the motherfucking circle. If you just putting out good work, good content, giving good takes, man, they going to steal from you and suppress you before they do anything else. Straight up. But, I was working since 8 o'clock yesterday. Been up since all morning. I'm ready to take a nap. Appreciate everybody that tapped in. Yo, make sure y'all watch that video I did on Slim Thug. I'm sure nobody got the notification because they playing with my numbers. But make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button on the way out. It's another day of KPG News. And I'm out.